very important terminologies in pharmacology. And our lecturer in pharmacology usually used to tell us that for oral exam, that there are some sins that are not forgivable, that some common or very important terminologies in pharmacology that if you don't know them in oral examination, then they will have to actually make you resit pharmacology. So we'll be talking about what is drug accumulation. We'll talk about what is drug tolerance. We'll talk about what is drug tachyphylaxis. We'll talk about what is drug dependence. So for each of these terminologies, all about defining them, okay, so that you know them. Of course, they are the foundation of pharmacology. You have to know about this terminology before you even understand what a drug is. So for drug accumulation, also known as drug accumulation, is actually a pharmacokinetic, and it's a pharmacokinetic, okay. So for drug to accumulate in your body is what your body is doing to the drug, okay. So let's look about it. Definition: it occurs when the rate of drug administration is faster than the rate of how much of that drug is put out of the system. That's drug accumulation. So result: the drug will concentrate in the body. It will build up over time until it reach a steady state, okay, where input equals output, okay. Now once input goes above output, you are now tilting towards toxicity. So time frame usually occurs over several dosing intervals, days to week. Clinical concern: if the accumulation is excess, it tilts to toxicity, so that's what we have, okay. So what is drug tolerance? Drug tolerance is a gradual decrease in the response to a drug. So 100 milligrams of paracetamol was able to take away your headache, but now you find out that 100 milligrams of paracetamol cannot be able to take away your headache, so you give like 150 milligrams or 200 milligrams. Do you understand? So your body is now becoming what? It's not tolerating the drug, so you have to give more. You understand? So when your body tolerates a drug, it requires you to actually give a larger dose for you to achieve the same results you were achieving before with a lesser dose, okay. So what's the definition? It's a phenomenon where the body adapts to the presence of drug, leading to diminished response. Time frame: it develops slowly over days, weeks. It mostly comes in after you have used the drug for a very long time, okay. So the mechanism is, your cells are getting used to it simply. So what is tachyphylaxis? So tachyphylaxis is similar to tolerance, but it's occurring faster. It's not over weeks, months. Tachyphylaxis is ASAP. It's an acute mechanism. All right. So tachyphylaxis is a rapidly developing form of tolerance, or there's acute decrease in the response of a drug. Just within a short period of time that you have used the drug, within just few days, your body is already resisting it. So time frame develops rapidly from minutes to hours, or just a few days, okay. But it shows that you have not used the drug too many times, just a few times, and the issue is coming in. So mechanism is usually due to the depletion of a limited supply of neurotransmitters or mediators required for drug action. Key features: unlike tolerance, increasing the dose will restore may not. In tolerance, we are saying that your body is resisting the drug, but if you increase the dose of the drug, your body will respond to the drug. But in tachyphylaxis, don't worry, your cells are all down. You understand? Your receptors are down. Whether you increase the dose of the drug, nothing coming in. All right. So that's just it. Right? That's just what the tachyphylaxis is. Then what is drug dependence? Drug dependence is an adaptive state. It develops after repeated drug dosing. So you find out that you are now addicted to the drug. You can't do without the drug. This is where addiction actually comes in pharmacology. Okay. So basically, when you even stop the drug, the person will have issues. Do you understand? So definition is a physical or psychological state where your body is adapting to the presence of a drug. So it requires a drug to function. So your body is not able to function normally without a drug. Okay, so we have the physical dependence, we have the psychological dependence. Okay, so psychological is more of like it's your thinking. If you withdraw from it, nothing will happen. But the physical dependence, if you withdraw the drug, there's a whole lot of side effects even. So the relation of this to addiction is dependence is not same as the addiction. Dependence is a normal physiological adaptation that can happen even with appropriate prescriptions, while addiction is now compulsive drug seeking. If the person doesn't see the drug, they can do anything just to get that drug. They can even steal. I remember my cousins, about 4 of them, my auntie actually gave birth to them. There are 4 boys, but those boys were feeling like they are the ones that will actually take our family out of poverty. But let me tell you, those boys are wasted right now. Like, none of them even went to school. Alright, so I think that's what we have for these 4 definitions or 4 terminologies in pharmacology. Let's quickly move